What's going on, everybody? I'm Jay Ideas, and these are my favorite beat tapes that I listened to last week. Up first on the list this week is Gulley, Lime Pepper EP. Gulley hit me up on my Instagram and linked this tape to me, and I'm really glad that he did. Lime Pepper is a 5-track EP. The drums are really knocking on this tape. It's a quick listen, but it's a really enjoyable tape. The sample chops on here are really dope. If I'm not mistaken, Gulley is from Detroit, and this tape is a great embodiment of that sound. Standout tracks on Lime Pepper EP are Motor City of Jesus and Downtown. Up next on the list is Doc Battle with Show Ya Teef. Doc Battle linked this tape to me on my Instagram. It's a collection of some lo-fi cuts. I'm assuming that he made these on an SP. It's got that SP sound to it. It's got that little bit of crunch, a little bit of just that SP hiss, and it's really tight. The sample choices are super on point. The chops are really dope. The chops on Past My Time, the way he incorporated the horns and the vocal samples within that beat are incredible. That's probably my favorite joint on the whole tape. Standout tracks on Show Ya Teef are Deception and Past My Time. Up next is another tape that was linked to me on my Instagram. Heavo and Mr. Goldenfold, Divided Delights. This tape is a 6-track EP, and this tape has got a lot more vocal chops on this one. There's a lot more vocal harmonies, the way they chop that up. I think 5 out of the 6 songs, maybe 4 out of the 6, are vocal-based sample beats, which is really dope. Kind of don't hear that too much anymore. I mean, there was kind of especially within the lo-fi spectrum of beats, I find that most things that I listen to that are kind of in that style are more instrument based. So it was really cool to hear Heavo and Mr. Goldenfold switch it up and use more of the vocal tracks for the main arrangements on the beats. Pretty up-tempo tape, kind of around the 92, 93 BPM range, I would say. And they all knock. I really enjoyed this one. I'm glad it got linked to me. Standout tracks on Divided Delights are Bloom and Ambrosia. Up next on the list is Thinking Out Loud by Kuddie Fresh. The snares are slapping on this tape. I mean, I probably like most producers where, like, if your snare is hitting just right, then the beat just sounds so dope and good. Pretty much every song on this tape is like that. There's a pretty recognizable sample. I think most beatheads would recognize it from something else on track number 8, Rainy Day, and the way he flipped it was super tight. All the chops on here, really, I mean, he did a great job of chopping these samples up. Really dope flips. Like, there's not a lot of loops on here. Like, he flipped the crap out of these samples. Standout tracks on Thinking Out Loud are Power Up and Taking Shots. Up next on the list is offbeatninja with Ooh EP. offbeatninja is from, I think, Lexington in Kentucky. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong with that, but he's from my area, at least in close vicinity, and he's super dope. And he's a lo-fi producer, but all of his beats have bounce. Like, there's some influence from the South there, which you come to expect, especially from this area that we're from. I don't know, Kentucky hip hop has just got a certain feel to it. Kentucky's probably the most underrated area when it comes to hip hop. In my opinion, I'm biased, even though I'm from Indiana, technically, but most of the people I work with are from Kentucky. But yeah, this tape is super dope. It's a quick listen. All the songs are about 1 to 2 minutes long, so it just means you have to run it back a few times, and you'll want to, trust me. Standout tracks on Uwu are Hey and Jet Jaguar. Up next on the list is the legend Samiyam with I Got Shit to Do. This tape, just like so many other Samiyam joints, has got the right amount of dope sample chops, interesting drum patterns, and just a little bit of weirdness. Samiyam does a lot of like experimentation with his beats. There's a lot of variety within their arrangements. There's a lot of sound design and added synths within each beat, and like I said, it goes off into different directions a lot of times that you don't expect, and it's kind of, it throws you off a little bit, but in a good way. Standout tracks on I Got Shit to Do are number 13, Bells, and Snowsuit, Grab My Mask. Finally, we got Max Julian, Music for Criminal Activity. I love this tape. It's so hard, okay? This is just like robbery music, okay? And I love robbery music. I've never committed a robbery, but if I ever did, I will play this, okay? A lot of kind of like 80s samples, like probably in like the prog rock, acid rock type sample flips. The drums on here are crazy, really big drums. If you like committing felonies, you'll love this tape. Standout tracks on Music for Criminal Activity are Powerful Boats and The Heist. Go check out all of these beat tapes. Go buy these beat tapes if you can. Go stream them on streaming platforms. Apple Music pays the most, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Tidal's a little bit higher, but nobody has Tidal that I know of. So add them to your Spotify playlists. Buy them on Bandcamp. Buy their merch. Follow them. All the social media stuff. Special thanks go out to everybody that linked me to their beat tapes. Beattapecoop.com, the #1 spot for listening, finding, discovering new producers, beat tapes, and getting your beat tapes heard. And also shout out to RJ Meads at rjmeads.com, #1 spot for Kentucky hip hop. Like I said earlier, Kentucky hip hop is super underrated, so go check that out. I've got some merch for sale. It's all kind of just general producer stuff. You can check that out if you want to. Like this video, subscribe if you like. I've also got some beat making videos. All of the links to these tapes are down in the description below. You can find all my social media stuff if you care. And I think that's all for today. Until next week, I'll catch you all later. Peace. I'm kind of a trash reviewer.